Hello everyone. Thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel, Get Crafty with Sally. My name is Sally Poole. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Albany, Oregon. Welcome. Happy Mother's Day. It is Sunday, so I am glad you are here with me. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made this card. I wanted to use this specific piece of pink paper. It is from the Unbounded Beauty Designer Series paper pack, which is on page 55 in the new catalog. And I kind of had an idea of what I wanted to do, but I really couldn't find any examples of it online, so I kind of had to take pieces of this and that and make up my own thing as I went along. So I have figured out all of the measurements and will give those all to you. And as usual, I do have a PDF with all of the measurements and supplies that I've used for this card. Down below the video in the description box, there is a link to my blog. You can find the PDF over there. So I am calling this the Triple Diamond Front Fun Fold. Hopefully that is appropriate. There are probably other triple diamond cards out there. Maybe they're similar. I couldn't find anything like this, like I said. So I have used the Unbounded Beauty Designer Series paper, also the 2024 to 2026 In Color Designer Series paper. I have some other examples, of course, and I'll show those to you as well. Let me get my catalog out of the way. I know it's making a glare. Also, today I am announcing the winner of one of my Layers of Beauty cards. I had 22 comments on this card, which to me is awesome. Thank you everybody so much. I really appreciate it. So the winner is Vicky, not sure how you pronounce Kunau, Vicky Kunau 5154. So Vicky, if you happen to see this, please message me at dannydog75@hotmail.com and give me your mailing address and I will pop this in the mail for you. So congratulations on that. Here is the pack of Unbounded Beauty. Well, what I've got left of it. This was the sheet that I was in love with, or am in love with. I think that's all that's left of it. So also the 2024-2026 In Color Designer Series paper. So these all coordinate really great with the new colors. And then I've also used the Country Lace on one of the cards. You know how I like to try different color combinations. So this one is Country Lace and Pretty in Pink. I don't know if I told you on this card that I used Pretty in Pink and Basic Beige. I think they just look so pretty together. And again, I'm going to say I am not the world's biggest pink person, but for some reason I keep seeming to make pink cards, and I really like them. So these are the pieces that you're going to need to make this card. You can see my actual Post-it note Post-its. And then the cheaper ones that I got off of Amazon, they don't stick down very well. So there's several pieces. A lot of them are small. It does really go together pretty well. I did use the sketched butterflies set for, I think I used Thinking of You, Hope is a Beautiful Thing, Wishing You a Beautiful Birthday, and Thank You on my examples. And then also one of the dies that goes with this set. These are 3 butterflies and they're all hooked together. I just used the one butterfly out of the center. So I'll show you how I did that. And then also, let me interject. For those of you that haven't seen some of these new embossing folders yet, you might be shocked. So here's a normal, I'm going to call it normal, new embossing folder, the size that we're used to. Here is another one that Stampin' Up! Came out with. This is the So Swirly embossing folder. Look at the difference in the size. It's incredible. So if you haven't seen those, I just thought I would let you in on that. I just was shocked when I saw that. Okay, so let's get to making the card. I think I pretty much covered everything. So I am going to set some of these aside and I will take the stickers off as we go. So here is our card base, and the different colors that I tried, it seemed to me that it looked better with the Pretty in Pink as the base. I tried like this one with the white base. I guess it looks okay. I just thought it was prettier. Here's another white one with, let me get that out of the way, the pink base. So you can see the difference in the way things attach. I don't know, you let me know. I guess it's probably actually hard to tell. So anyway, here is our card base, Pretty in Pink. It is 5.5 by 8.5. I've scored it at 4 1/4 and 2 1/8. It just gets folded in the middle, and then you want to burnish that crease really well, and then this piece just gets folded back, and you want to burnish that as well. And then first, let's take our 4" by 5 1/4" piece of basic beige. Man, that is stuck on there. Hopefully it doesn't rip the paper. And I am going to, excuse my reach, just put some tape on the back of it. And I have to stand up to make sure I get it straight. This morning in church, as we were entering the church, some of the little girls were handing out long stemmed white roses to all the women for Mother's Day. I just thought that was so sweet. Okay, so there is that piece. So let's now put these together. So let me move these little squares. So I've got 2 of each of these. I'm going to grab my chair and my glue. And yes, that is Willow, once again snoring. So while I've got it open, I think I'll put glue on both of these pieces and hopefully I won't have a catastrophe. Let me get my little glue holder so I don't have to keep putting the lid back on. Okay, so let's grab one of these, scoot that out of the way a little bit, and see if we can get this centered on the basic beige panel. So there's that one. Now let's do the second one. Okay, and then let's set those aside a moment. Now I'm going to take this 2" by 5" piece of the Designer Series paper and I'm going to adhere it to the right side of the inside card, which really isn't quite the inside since part of the front is open. I'm going to try to do this sitting down. Cross your toes. And then I also have, I've already stamped Hope is a Beautiful Thing That Flutters in the Soul on this piece. But I'm also going to take the little butterfly. This is one stamp, these 4 little butterflies. I'm going to stamp that on here in Pretty in Pink. So we'll open up our pad, get some ink on our stamp. Hopefully I can do this without sticking my head in the camera. Gosh, aren't those cute? I love that stamp. Close our ink up. So now let's glue this piece down. It is a really pretty day here in Oregon. The last couple of days it's been about 90 and it rained and rained and rained before that. So I think it's trying to make its mind up. It's a lot cooler today, but it's nice. So you can hear all the birds out in the backyard. Okay, so there is our sentiment for the inside. So now let's attach these 2 panel pieces. And again, I'm glad I just remembered it because I probably wouldn't have later. I will be doing a card giveaway for one of these cards. So all you have to do for a chance to get one of these cards is just leave a comment below the video. Tell me what's going on in your world, what you think about these cards, whatever's on your mind. Just be nice. If you have something nasty to say, keep it to yourself. So let's glue this second panel down. I really do appreciate all of your comments. Everybody's always so sweet and thoughtful. So there's the second panel. Now let's put our little diamond pieces together. I'm going to grab these two small basic beige pieces that are 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. And then I also want these little designer series paper squares, which are 1.5 inch square. I've got 2 of those. So we'll put glue on the back of these. Getting a little bit of wind chime music out there. It's pretty quiet today. There's not much of a wind blowing. So let's try to center these. I sometimes have trouble getting the edges even on these. And when the glue is stuck, I always look at it and think, gosh, I could have done a better job, but I don't think anybody's gonna notice. Well, they might now that I pointed it out. Okay, so there's those 2 pieces, and what we're gonna do with these is we're going to just put glue on the left side because it's only going to go on this front panel, and I'm going to glue it right to the top corner of this basic beige piece, and then match this other point up with the edge of the basic beige piece down here. So this is kind of one of the steps that's easy to forget, that you don't want to put glue all over this. So I'm going to turn it upside down because I'm left-handed, because I've got my finger in the glue right there. Maybe you can see it better too. So this point is going to go at the top edge of the basic beige. And we'll give it a press here because this is where the glue is. And let's do the same thing on this one. And I just remembered something that I forgot. So I'm lining the point up with the edge of the basic beige, lining the bottom point up with the edge of the basic beige, giving my glue side a press. And then we're going to take our 2.5 inch square piece of basic beige and 2.25 inch piece of the designer series paper, and we'll adhere this. What I was gonna say is that I just remembered that I forgot to get the little flowers that I used on here. I forgot to get the set that they are from, which is the birdhouse set, and I can't think of the name of it right now. It will be in my PDF. So this one again, I shouldn't say again, because you don't want to glue this corner down. I'm just going to put glue down the center of it. So we'll try to line this up evenly on the other diamonds, point to point, and try to make sure we've got about the same amount of designer series paper showing. So we'll give that a press. And then let's grab our little pieces here, our little die cut pieces. I've got 2 sprigs cut out of basic white, and they are from the Notes of Nature set, which is retired. I am going to put glue on the back of these. I did actually make a sheet with the adhesive sheets on it, and it wanted to stick where it wanted to stick, and I rather would like to be able to place these leaves where I want them. I probably didn't explain that very well. The main part of the sprig went where I wanted it, but the smaller little piece had a mind of its own, so I just decided that I would glue it instead. So let's lay that about right there. Give that a little press. Put some glue on this smaller piece. I'm just trying to get little dots of glue on these leaves. Sometimes it's either feast or famine. You can't get any out, or you get just a big giant glob of it. All right, let's lay this one down here. I'm going to overlap the other one just a little bit. And then I'm going to take this, and I've already, these are actually 2 different pieces of these little flowers that I've already glued together. These are from the birdhouse set. I am going to glue these down to the card front. Now I've got them in the way. Hopefully you can see this. So I'm going to put this one right down here at the bottom. And then I'm going to put this one up here. And then we'll set this one right over here. Okay, and so for this butterfly, I'm just going to cut this middle butterfly away from these other ones. So remember, when you if you cut something like this out, that's a die that's attached, you don't need a whole piece of basic white paper that fits this size. You only need actually that little piece there. I tend to look at a die and then get the paper to match. which is, you know, what we do 99% of the time, so I guess that makes sense. So I'm going to try to curve this around. That looks pretty good. So now let's put some glue on the back of this one. Now it's not wanting to come out at all. Let's get just a little bit more. All right. And then we'll lay the butterfly right up here. And then I'm going to add some iridescent pearls, basic jewels. If I can get the package open. Let me grab my other tweezers. So I'm going to put a large pearl on the bigger flower, and then a small one on either of these. And then I am also going to, let me close up my glue. I think we've got all our pieces put together. I'm also going to, excuse my reach again, I'm going to grab my quickie glue and my dazzling diamonds, which are retired, but you know I love them. And I am going to put some dazzling diamonds on the butterfly. Not sure if you can see that or not. I didn't do it on all the cards. I think it looks good either with or without. So I'm just going to color this glue on the butterfly, and I'll do about half of it, maybe a little bit more than half, because I'm never sure how quickly that's going to dry. Okay, so then I'll take my dazzling diamonds and sprinkle that. Give it a couple flicks. And then it does look kind of blue right now because the glue is blue, but it will dry clear. You won't be able to see it. You'll just see the glitter and it'll look white. Okay, that looks good. So I'll add the rest of our dazzling diamonds. They do tend to get here and there. Okay, so there is our card. What do you think of this design? I think it's pretty fun, and it's actually easy. You saw how quickly it went together. So this is the Pretty in Pink and Basic Beige, which is the same as the one I showed you at the beginning of the video. This one is Pretty in Pink and Basic White. This one is Basic White as the card base with Pretty in Pink. I'm afraid to let go of these because I know they're going to all pop up. And then this one is Basic Beige with the Country Lace Designer Series paper. I don't know if you can see the different patterns on there or not. And then I also did one with a paper from the Unbounded Beauty Pack, which is the same one with that pink. But this one is in the Summer Splash. You know, I like to try different colors and just see what stuff looks like. So I stamped the little butterflies in the Summer Splash as well. So what do you think of that one? I kind of like it too. So I don't know if you can tell that each of these are kind of a different play on the layers of colors, except for these two. So let me know what you think of this card and if you have a favorite. And don't forget to leave a comment and get yourself entered in the card giveaway. I will pick one of these out and send it to whoever's name gets drawn. And let's say, how about the first week in June, I'll pick a winner. So that's what we'll do. So anyway, let me know what you think of these. I really appreciate you stopping by and spending some time with me. As always, if you're getting anything out of my video, please hit the like button. Share my videos with your friends and family. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. It really helps me grow my channel and keeps me encouraged, actually, to keep going on. So again, happy Mother's Day to all of you out there, and I hope you enjoy your day, and I will see you next time. Bye.